Hello, Tim from Fairplay Now on the 17th of November 2021, and lovely bright sunny morning it is here at the moment. Very nice to see, and just done my first job, and on the way back I had to get a couple of bits from an electrical wholesaler, just some cable and a couple of bits for the next job I'm going to be going on to soon. And it's in a town a few miles away from me, this place, and I haven't been there for probably about 15 months, kind of the summer of last year, and happened to be doing a job in this town, so it's ideal just for collecting the stuff on the way back through. But when I went there last year, I kind of walked in there, and it must have been, I suppose, about July of last year. So well after the first lockdown. But they were real kind of what I'd call lurgy fascists in there at that point. And I kind of went in, and the bloke behind the counter goes, can you stand outside? Can you stand outside? There's only two allowed in here at any one time. Only two allowed. Stand outside. And in a real grumpy voice, I kind of just stood outside, but just by the door, so I could see in to see when the sort of first bloke was going to be coming out, kind of thing. And then the bloke behind the counter still wasn't happy, and he goes, can you stand right outside, please? Not in the doorway. How do you expect people to come out if you're standing there and maintaining social distance? And he was all like that, and I was sort of getting a bit shirty with the guy myself, and I just said, well, if I see anyone coming out, I'll stand aside, won't I? I'm not stupid. And anyway, it wasn't long after that one of the two guys in there came out, so I went in there. I know many people watching this will probably say, well, I wouldn't have even given them my business anyway. I'd have gone off as soon as they started being like that, which I felt like doing, but there wasn't really anywhere else kind of handy for me to go to. So I persevered, went in there and asked for the things I wanted, whatever they were, I can't remember. But I just remember them, the things I did want were quite standard things, but they didn't even have them in stock. So despite them being things they should have had on their shelves, they didn't have them in stock. So at least I didn't give them my money. So I thought, well, I'm not going to go back there anytime soon. And sure enough, didn't go back there for 15 months, but I've got a job today and I need some stuff, some cable, and that was the only place to go to without having to make a big detour, really. So it would have been a pain. So I thought, well, I'll give them another go, see if they've kind of their sort of lurgy fascism has subsided. And I went in there, and I'm pretty sure the two guys behind the counter last time were kind of older guys in their sort of 50s, but the guy today was in his early 40s probably, so completely different guy. And I thought, oh, that's a good start. And fortunately they had my stuff in stock, so he brings them out. He's a really pleasant guy, no nonsense whatsoever, no one wearing any of that in there or anything like that. And he even let me off £1 because it came to a certain amount and I was paying cash but didn't quite have enough change on me without breaking into another sort of bigger note, which is always a pain. So I said, oh, I've got a £1 coin in my van, so I'll just go out and grab it. So it'll be 2 secs. And he just said, oh, no, that's all right, I'll let you off that. And all very pleasant. So that is a really good sign, I thought. And well, it's a good sign that the other two blokes weren't there. Might have been sacked for poor customer service skills, perhaps. I wouldn't be surprised. And I sort of think it's a marked kind of change from last year, sort of last summer, or the summer of last year, because people were very much like that in a lot of these places, very, very sort of, yeah, social distancing, put that on, and they were sort of really, really kind of, lurgy fascists. But this year, people just don't seem to be bothered, and I think that demonstrates the fact that most people are now thoroughly sick and tired of this whole lurgy nonsense. They just want to get back to how things were in, well, pre-2020, and just hoping that that means there's going to be, if the government tries to bring in the restrictions again, there'll be a lot more pushback, because, as I say, people just want to put all of this behind them now. And I really do think that if the government try and go back, there is going to be a heck of a lot of pushback. Certainly hope so. So just a bit of an observation, couple of thoughts there for you. Tim from Fair Play Now, thanks for watching.